What's up tankers, welcome back to the club. In today's video I will be talking about the Object 252U, the tier 8 premium Soviet tank. Yeah, it's really a beast and it's right now available in the store. We all know how fast this tank disappeared from the last auction. It took only a few seconds, few minutes maybe, and this tank was gone. And it's just for a reason, because it's just extremely OP, one of the best tier 8 heavy tanks in the game. Looks also pretty cool with this legendary vigilant camouflage. So before we start talking about anything, I just got for you the situation to make things clear how strong the armor of this vehicle is. I'm not talking about the front armor, the turret, the average armor. Even from the side, shots will bounce. Just focus on the damage blocked, in the gray color there, okay? So from the side, from the back, from the turret, we have only that one weak spot in the hull and the lower plate, and from back, and that's it. The rest is really extremely hard to pen, as we can see here, especially if you are playing against tier 7 and tier 8 tanks. This beast will for sure help you to, look at this, guys. 4.1k of damage blocked. I mean, that's just crazy. And as I said, this beast will for sure help you to raise for sure your win rate and to keep grinding new vehicles, because it's also at the same time a beast and also an amazing credit maker. We have here 1800 hit points. We can deal 420 damage per shot, so really a very strong alpha damage, sometimes up to 525 damage per shot thanks to precision fire. We got here, by the way, a tier 9 gun installed on this vehicle, and we have somehow a long reload time. Insane armor. Look at this average armor, 280mm. We're going to have a closer look on the armor of this vehicle, and we are also not that slow for a heavy tank. We have average speed 30 km/h, and we can reach, let's see how much maximum speed. Where is it? Here we go. Forward speed, top speed up to 35 km/h, but I reached even 40 km/h with this vehicle, so it's not that slow for a heavy tank. And by the way, we got also, look at this, 122mm caliber shells on this vehicle, and I mean, there is also for sure a high chance to explode or destroy some ammo racks with this tank. I'm using here the calibrated shells instead of gun rammer, because we don't have a very good penetration and we have a long reload time, so that's why I'm using calibrated shells to make sure to pen the enemy, especially the heavies, after such a long reload time, so I don't want to miss my shot. We got, to be honest, a bad gun dispersion, so we have to aim long with this vehicle. Look at this, 0.363, but actually we don't also have to fear a lot and expose ourselves, and take your time to aim, because we have that strong front armor and front turret. I'm using enhanced armor to maximize my insane armor to have a higher chance that the shots will bounce. Toolbox and defense system, improved optics, engine accelerator for better mobility, and the high-end consumables, so I have longer adrenaline. And to have also a better mobility even, I'm using the engine power boost, adrenaline, and multi-purpose restoration pack, but you can just change this with the repair kit. It's kinda bit risky to play like this without a second repair kit. I advise you, especially beginner players, to go for the second repair kit, but I prefer to play with the engine power boost. To the provisions, I'm using a standard fuel, improved fuel, and extra combat rations. And that's it for the on the paper what we have to say about this tank. Let's have a closer look on the armor of this vehicle, then jump directly to the battlefield to see how to play with the object 252U and what can we perform with this piece on the battlefield. Su-122-54, a tier 9 tank destroyer with calibrated shells and with premium shells, is trying to penetrate our front armor. It will look like this for him, and as we can see, we don't need to talk about the heavies and the tier 8 heavies and the mediums. Yeah, it's just very hard to pen the front armor of this vehicle. So yeah, let's take now normal AP shells. It's still the same. We have that weak spot here, the lower plate. This plate can nearly anyone pen it. The tier 7, 8 and 9, whatever, heavy, medium, light tank destroyers. So we have all the time just to wiggle like this a little bit, and with that make it harder for the enemy tanks to aim on that weak spot, or just play hull down, hide this lower plate of your hull, and we are just unpenetrable. Okay, so we don't need also to not to over angle a lot like this. That will be a problem. Don't angle a lot, just angle a little bit like this. Okay, so if you over angle, you will be again green for especially for the tier 9 tank destroyers, but it will also still very hard for the most of heavies and the mediums and lights anyway to pen our front armor. So now let's take again just a normal tier 8, I don't know, heavy tank. Now that was the worst case. I mean the Su-100, what was this tank again? The Su-122-54 is just a beast in point of penetration. That was the worst case, and that was even with that very hard to pen. So now let's just take, I don't know, a heavy. Let's take the Tiger 2, and yeah, and look at this. Even from the side is also very hard to pen if you are angling like this. So look at this. And I also advise you to take the enhanced armor because it makes really a huge difference. So look at this. Here in this case without enhanced armor, then with enhanced armor. So it makes really a difference. So go for sure for the enhanced armor. And yeah, we are just, as we see here, very hard to pen for most of the tanks. And even I don't know why, but also look at this, the side, because even sometimes a lot of shots bounce even from the back. I don't know why, but I think this tank is so angled, so it makes it so hard to penetrate for the most of the enemy tanks. And yeah, the two weak spots we got here, especially the back, of course, and this yeah, lower plate in the front hull. The rest, as we can see, it's all red, and it's just extremely difficult to penetrate, nearly impossible. But we will not only bounce a lot of enemy shots with this vehicle, we can deal also a lot of damage thanks to that alpha gun. As we saw, 420 damage per shot. And here also, even against tier 9 tanks, I'm gonna showcase you here with this vehicle how much yeah, damage we can deal even against tier 9 tanks. So here we go. I'm just now rolling back, trying to hide my front hull because I was spotted. Then I decided here just to push on that ST1. Look at this, 38 km per hour. We can even reach more than 35 km per hour. And here we go. We have to wait a lot, as we can see, because we have a gun dispersion. We have to aim a lot. We have a long aiming time. But if you are if you aimed well, as you saw here, 460 damage per shot, that's just a lot. And the shot, of course, keeps bouncing from everywhere, so we don't need to fear a lot while playing with this vehicle. Just show your front armor and you are safe. Go, another smash on that IS-3. Then I'm using this turret like a shield for me to hide my hull. And with that I created again a hull down position, and from this position here I'm trying to deal more damage, finish the charioteer, then I will push on that IS-3. And yeah, that's generally how to play with this vehicle. Yeah, that doesn't mean that we have to camp the whole battle. I'm always risking with this vehicle because yeah, look at this dude, what is he doing? Boom. And I will be here a little bit toxic in this battle because yeah, in the beginning of the battle, those players, especially the one who jumped right now, the T-54, yeah, started saying that you are bots and stuff, so I cannot just read that and say nothing. So they provoked us, so I'm writing bots back. I mean, that's not that toxic to write bot in the chat for players who just started, yeah, insulting you first. Bot 2. Yeah, I was raging a little bit there. But yeah, as you can see, while talking, yeah, we dealt already 2.4k of damage and 1.8k of damage blocked. Yeah, without actually, yeah, playing, I don't know, tactically a lot. I was just chilling in a held out position, shooting some shot here, some shot there. That wasn't that strong strategical game. So that's why, I mean, this vehicle is also good for beginner players. It's really beginner friendly and allows you to do a lot of mistakes, and even with that still have a good win rate. For example, let's have first a fast look at my win rate for this vehicle before going to the next battle. So here we go, look at this, 200 battles and I got 61% win rate. And the second battle here I got for you guys is in Desert Sands against Tier 8 and Tier 7 tanks. The Annihilator wasn't able to pen me for the first time, and I'm taking some shots from the projector here, but I don't care. I just wanted to, yeah, pen him once at least, and then I will stay here. I'm trying to, yeah, angle my tank to make it harder for the projector and for the Annihilator to pen me, but he did it again. The projector seems like he's a, yeah, skilled player, because we know all how difficult it is to, yeah, pen the object 252U, but in the end he did a big mistake. He just exposed himself like that in the middle of the map and he was smoked. So let's keep going. The next shot will be on that VK, aiming, and boom, then roll back, 460 of damage, not bad. And the shots keep bouncing from everywhere, already 1k of damage blocked. So with this vehicle it will be normal, some kind of every battle we will have something about, I don't know, 1.5k of damage blocked. That's normal with the object 252U. All you have to do is just yeah, show your front armor and that's it. Even as I told you, shots will even bounce from the back and from the side with this vehicle. Here we go. Okay, this time the Annihilator was using for sure, yeah, premium shells, but I still finished him. Again, shot bounced. So it's really just beginner friendly, this tank. And the last victim will be the SU 130PM Scarface. Yeah, let's wait here. He's coming for me. Boom, with hash shell, 520 of damage. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, nearly 2.9k of damage, and again over 1k of damage blocked. So yeah, I think we can just keep playing the whole day and the shots will bounce anyway. So this vehicle is really worth it. So for all of you thinking about buying this tank, just go for it. Yeah, and also at the same time a good credit maker. For second class mastery badge without credit boosters, yeah, 107k of credits, so that's really not bad at all. So that was the review of the Object 252U and how to play with this tank. I hope you enjoyed watching it, and don't hesitate to go to the store and get yourself the Object 252U if you have some gold in your account. Yeah, it's definitely worth it and you will not regret it at all. That's it for this video, guys. See you soon. Bye bye.